if you feel like entrepreneurs, a little bit lighter topic, if you feel like entrepreneurs need a morning routine or night routine, or what you, kind of your general perspective about that.
I heard from somebody once, if you think you don't have a morning routine, you're wrong. You do. It's just, it's probably not particularly intentional. And you're probably doing the same exact things every morning. It's just like not contributing to your overall intentions. So, yes, I think everybody needs to focus on things that really set themselves up for a day of great success. I have tried to get better and better about not immediately looking at my phone and instead reading books. So I quit social media a year and a half ago for a full year, and it was an incredible experience. It was very positive for me. And instead, I started reading books. And so I gave myself the goal of reading 52 books in a year, and I did it. And it was awesome. And
Oh
it
my
really,
gosh, that's so
yeah, it
great.
was awesome. It was amazing. I mean, a book a
Wow.
week is not that hard if you're used to spending an hour to an hour and a half scrolling Instagram and Twitter and TikTok, and we all are, you know. So an hour and a half of reading a day is you can make a huge impact on your reading habit. So that's been a huge improvement for me. We recently moved up to Sonoma, and so I've made a point to, when I wake up in the morning, not to look at my phone and read in bed, but instead to get up, to make my coffee, and then to go outside. We have a little garden in our backyard. So I sit in the garden and I read a book and look at the sun and get some vitamin D. And we have a lot of wildlife. So look at all of our, just watch the birds and the bees and ducks and, all the animals that just sort of fly in and out. And for me, that gives me a lot of perspective about who I am and how I fit in the world. But I also really just enjoy that reading moment early in the morning, because I tend to read books that are either really fun or really inspirational. And it's just such a mental break. I'm on my computer all day long. And so I really try to separate a little bit there. And then in terms of my evening routine, I would say both my husband and I, when we're done with work, we really put our phones and our computers away. We try to make dinner almost every night and sit down and like properly set the table and catch up on our day. And open a nice bottle of wine and just connect. And I think as entrepreneurs, we sometimes forget that our life is the most important part of our life. And I really try to carve out as much time as I possibly can for those things.
I love all of the what you just said. I'm curious, when you sit down for the dinner, do you have some kind of structure of things that you can't talk about?
No, we do. We talk a lot about work.
Okay.
But neither of us ever like does work at night. For me, if I have a deadline driven thing that I haven't finished that's due the next day, I just wake up really early. I'll wake up at like 5 in the morning to finish it. I tend to have more energy in the morning for work. But when it comes to dinner, no, we literally start with like, how was your day? What'd you get
Mhm.
up to? How's your team? And yeah, we just catch up on those components. So no topics are off limit for us.
That's great. Yeah, and for my fiance or I neither, and I think that when we find ourselves talking too much about or one topic is consuming, or like, okay, let's kind of switch it up a little bit here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We try to do that too. But sometimes, I mean, my husband is like my greatest problem solver and my, true partner, and somebody who knows so much about me and all of the things that I'm working through at work. And so it's incredibly helpful to me we say this all the time, like how lucky are we that we're both entrepreneurs and we both can understand each other's challenges and struggles and help each other out. And we keep our businesses completely separate. I don't do anything with his business. He doesn't do anything with mine, but we definitely know each other's teams really well, and have a lot of admiration for each other's work, but can sort of serve as a neutral sounding board when we're dealing with challenges.
And that's great that you feel the desire to express that to him. So I'm sure that leads to a lot more connection between you two that you want to hear his feedback because of
Oh
this
yeah,
the mutual respect and
definitely,
admiration. It's so great.
definitely. Yeah, we're very lucky.